Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com. This is the 2020 Lincoln Aviator Reserve. I'm in the second row checking out this luxury 3-row SUV. The second row is super spacious. We have our own touchscreen back here. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of the features and highlight what I like about the back seat of the Aviator. First off, the style here is top notch. I really love the doors. And that might be an odd thing to say. These doors are super heavy and they have a good heavy. Instead of a standard handle that you pull, there's a little button that you push that opens the door. It's really cool. It's a nice option and I think it really adds to the look and feel of this vehicle. As I look straight in front of me, the driver's seat has a really cool design. And a lot of times we don't take into account what the person in the second row is going to see. This is a second row that isn't just for kids. It's going to be great for adults. I am about 6 foot and I have plenty of leg room. I probably have 4 or 5 inches in front of my knees, and this seat's in the driving position. I also have this beautiful panoramic moonroof, so it feels very open. A lot of room side to side. I have an armrest that's at the perfect height for me. Then I have a center console, and I can actually control the cover here from the second row, so I don't have to ask someone up front to do that. I have this touchscreen down here that I mentioned, and I can control my seat options, so I have heated and ventilated seats here. If I go back one, I have access to climate, audio, and then some additional settings. As far as the climate goes, we have 2 vents down here to keep us nice and warm or cool, as well as those heated and ventilated seats. For charging options, we have 1 USB-C, 1 USB standard, and then we have a 115 outlet, so you can charge a laptop or something like that back here. Really nice, lots of room, full control over my window, lock, unlock. And the look and feel of the materials back here are really nice. The seat is super comfortable and just really spacious. There's a little center console here where I have more storage, and I also have another USB-C and USB-A. So there's 4 USB ports for the second row. There's lots of storage, drink holders, and this just really feels like a really solid second row. I definitely wish that I was riding in this second row compared to some of the vehicles that I spend a lot of time in. Another feature, we have the sunshades that are integrated, so you can pop that up if you need to block out the sun. This is a really well-rounded second row, and there's even a calm screen that I can put this second display into, and it's going to show me clouds and stuff like that. So it's a pretty interesting option. If I touch that, it will go away. With this screen down here, I can also control the climate in the third row. I just push a button and they can either be linked, or I can separate them and control specifically the third row climate. So that's a way to keep everyone in the car at a comfortable temperature. Let's take a closer look at that third row. As we want to get into this third row, there's a button on the seat right here, and I can push, and it's going to electronically fold this forward, and I can push that seat forward, and it'll kind of lock into this position a little bit. You can hear it click there. And then I can go ahead and get in. Once I'm in, the back seat is a little bit tight, but I can pull this seat back and go ahead and lock that in. Now, there can be some more adjustments to bring that seat further back. Once I'm in the back seat, I can push that same button and get access to get out. There's a grab bar right here that I can get to, and then I can step in and step out. It's not too bad to get in and out, but as an adult, I definitely wouldn't want to spend a ton of time in the back seat. I'll take you in and you can get a little bit closer look at the room you have back there. So as you can see here, I don't have a whole lot of leg room, but even at 6 feet, because there's openings under this seat, I could actually sit back here and it wouldn't be that bad. I have a headrest that can fold up. So with that up, I have a decent amount of space for my body. It's a little cramped and my knees are definitely touching this seat in front of me. Headroom, I start to feel my head touch. If I lean back, my head is going to touch the roof here. So smaller passengers, smaller adults, and kids are going to be well equipped back here. There are no charging ports that I can see back here, but you can tie into the charging ports that are available right here. And it's not that bad back here, even for an adult. I have 2 drink holders, a couple different storage cubbies. I have my own vents back here to keep things nice and comfortable. From a storage standpoint, we have a decent amount of room back here. You can pop this up. There's a ton of storage down under here, and so it's a great place to keep all those odds and ends you always want in your car. With this up, you have a decent amount of room back here, not a ton. You can expand this if you don't need the third row. There's buttons over here to push to go ahead and fold these seats down, so it's electronic fold down. with these seats folded down and really open up the cargo space in the back seat here. We can fold these front seats down if we need even more space, and the way that center console is set up, you do have a full flat surface. If you need to haul something that is longer, like a craft table or something like that, you can definitely fit that in here pretty easily, as long as you don't need a ton of room for passengers. I do like that there are some tie downs throughout. I have 2 at the back, 2 in the middle, and then I can secure my cargo so it's not going to fly around while I'm driving. Really nice feature. And then I can also go ahead and push this button and it's going to bring those seats back up. So the third row is fully electronic. You're going to be able to bring those up and down without having to pull something, push something, or lean in really far and pull back. That's a really nice option. Thanks for joining me for a look at the second and third row in the 2020 Lincoln Aviator. This is the Reserve. You can find out more over at GottaBeMobile.com and check some links down in the description to learn more about the Aviator. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.